met a psychic about a year ago through my sister, who I trust. I think a lot of what she says is true, and I wanted to introduce her to LuAnn.
I would love to hear what the psychic has to say to me.
Are you sure? No, not everybody can handle.
Should I be scared?
Not scared, but you have to be open-minded. In other words,
of course I'm open-minded.
Some people don't want to know the future, if there is a future to know.
LuAnn is going through transition in her life, and I thought it might be interesting for her to meet my psychic, who could give her some hope about her future and some comfort in the fact that I know that she's going to find love and all these other things, but maybe my psychic has something more concrete to tell her.
Hi, LuAnn. How are you?
Good,
Nice to meet you. Can I have two? Thanks. I've had a couple psychics in my life who have told me some pretty interesting things. I tend not to believe everything they say, but sometimes, you know, they hit the nail on the head.
You have someone coming in for you who's a total different shift from what you've had in the past. It's definitely coming through with the J name. Some sort of like banker or seller, or I take over your business.
This person is like gonna be the second love of my life, do you think?
Yes, and he's been divorced for about 10 years.
It's funny that she said the letter J because I do have somebody that I kind of like, and his name starts with a J, so I was a little bit suspicious of that. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. I mean, you're telling me all this, and I'm going, come on.
I know,
It's all right.
hard to believe, but you know what? Write it down and see what happens.
I want to talk about Bethany. Bethany, I felt, abused me in a lot of ways, and I tolerated it, but I just wanted to know what was going to happen.
She's talking to anybody who will listen, to trying to get them to hear her point, to you know, let go of that guilt that's taking place inside. Like, she's going through the most fabulous time in her life, and not having the people who were
about, do you think?
Well, I think the fact that she has all these great things, and you know, she's sort of damaged relationships of the people who helped her get to where she's at.
You know, I've told you about this message that I've been holding on to since, I think, July, and it was so painful that I actually, like, play it to remind myself when I start to get weak. And, you know, here.
Hi, it's Bethany. You really need to get a hobby. I have to be honest with you. Find something to do with your time other than pick battles, okay? Honestly, it's absurd. I did nothing wrong. You want to say what's really bothering you? Let's say what's really bothering you, because you know what? I've had it. I paid my dues to you. And I told you every person in New York, I wrote in the front.
I think you got it. You got it.
That was nasty.
That mouth.
Yeah, but I can just picture her face.
Well, that's the thing. She scares me. When she said find a hobby, it clicked in my head. Over. I don't know why. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I should have been, look, it's just another Bethany screaming at me day, because she screamed at me before. But whatever it was, she set it off in me that it was done. And I really, you know, made a deposit in that friendship bank. And I feel like she took the money and ran. I feel like she cleaned out our bank account.
Right.
Yeah.